Sorry about that. I had a little pop-up. Hi guys, it's Mina, and today in this video I'm going to do my top 10 vegetables. Now for those who don't know, I do like vegetables. Like, I do love certain vegetables. Like, I love eating healthy and stuff, and I do also love fruits. Okay, so let me start. I love vegetables. They're like one of my favorite things to eat for dinner, and they are healthy, and they're good for you, and they're like awesome possum. So, and I also did a top 10 foods video, and if you wish to see that, I'll put a link in the description box down below, and I'm going to get started. So, number one on my list had to be broccoli steamed. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my videos, but I hate raw broccoli. I don't know, it doesn't taste that good to me. I like it better when it's cooked and steamed. It's so delicious. I mean, it tastes way much better, but if I ever have a salad with raw broccoli, I just won't eat the raw broccoli. I just always prefer it steamed because it tastes better to me. Number two on my list would have to be lettuce. Now, I love lettuce. It's like really good for you. I'm kind of like a rabbit. I will eat lettuce. Like, for instance, anytime I go to a restaurant and I get certain garnish, I will eat the garnish of my lettuce. And my mom, every time my mom gets a garnish, she ends up giving it to me because she knows I'm going to eat it. And that's what I like about lettuce. Lettuce is because of the garnish. It's so good. And I also use lettuce in my salad. So now I like iceberg lettuce. It's like one of my favorite things to eat. It just makes the salad taste so good. Like, I've been getting into the habit of making salads for lunch every day because before I was making turkey and grilled cheese for lunch every day, and I went to the doctor I went to the doctor pretty much like 2 months ago, and I had started to gain a lot of weight from eating the turkey and grilled cheese, so my mom and I came up with a little health plan for me to start eating salads for lunch instead of having big meals for lunch. And that's perfect because I need to get into the habit of eating healthier because I have a really bad habit of eating packaged foods because I'm a little bit, let me fix it. Sorry, I had to fix my shirt. Anyway, I have a really bad habit of eating kind of packaged foods for dinner sometimes because I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to sort of cooking my own like fancy meals and stuff like that. Like, I was making casseroles at first, but then I had to stop that for a while because it was getting kind of expensive, I think. And then I just ended up making like packaged foods because it was cheaper. And I love having lettuce. It's just so yummy and crisp, and I like that. Number three, sorry. Number three on my list had to be spaghetti squash, and I actually just had spaghetti squash just a couple months ago, or was it last month? I can't remember. And it is so good. It tastes like spaghetti to me. And for those who don't know, I'm a spaghetti fanatic. I love spaghetti. I will live off that stuff. I could literally live off that stuff. Like, I'll make it for, like, sometimes my sister and I will make it for dinner. And I do love spaghetti squash because it reminds me so much of real spaghetti because of the thin, stringy spaghetti. It's so good. So good, and to me it tastes like it, but except in a veggie form. Number four on my list had to be tomatoes. Now, I know tomatoes are kind of considered a fruit because they have seeds, but I consider them more of a vegetable because they don't really taste that sweet to me. I just love them I pretty much love them when I eat, I used to hate tomatoes as a kid, but now as an adult I love them more. I love them absolutely a lot because I love them whenever I get, club sandwiches or my California Delight sandwich. It always has tomatoes in it, and I love the taste of it with the meat. It's so good. Number four on my list would be cherry tomatoes. Now, I love cherry tomatoes. I like them for their sweetness, and I like how tiny that they are. They're really cute. They're so good. And this is number five, by the way. I accidentally put number three like twice. Whoops, my bad. So yeah, I love cherry tomatoes for their sweetness, and I like how tiny they are. They're so cute. Every time I could get a salad, I love the tomatoes in it. Number five on my list would have to be potatoes that are mashed. I love mashed potatoes. I don't like baked potatoes. They don't taste that good, but I will eat them mashed. Especially the way my dad makes them, because the way my dad makes them, he makes them super creamy because he puts half and half in them. And it's delicious. It's so good. My mom loves it too. Number six on my list has to be spinach. Now, to be honest, I don't really eat spinach. Spinach is actually not really my favorite vegetable, but I will use it when I'm making my NutriBullet juices. Like if you wish to see my NutriBullet juice video, I'll have a link to that in the description box down below. I will use them in my NutriBullet juices, but I just don't like the taste of spinach, but I use them all the time in my NutriBullet juices just so I can get some greens in my juice. Number 7 on my list had to be carrots. Now, I love carrots. They're like my favorite things to eat, especially baby carrots. They're so good. Like when I was a kid, I used to do Bugs Bunny's impression every time I had a carrot. It was so funny, like because every time I ate a carrot as a kid, it always made me think of Bugs Bunny. Number 8 on my list would have to be peas. I love peas. They're like my favorite things to eat, especially canned peas or the sugar snap peas. Those are so good. And I also love the frozen peas. Those are really good. I especially love them when I make shrimp macaroni salad. Number 9, oops, I think I put spaghetti squash twice. Whoops. Number 9 on my list would have to be, I need another one. Arugula. Now, I don't really eat arugula, but it's in this sandwich that I get at my job, and it's so good, and I love it with my tomatoes and my bacon and my cheddar cheese on it. It's a really good sandwich. But even though I never eat it by itself, I just only pretty much eat it in sandwiches. Number 10 on my list had to be beets. I like beets, especially kind of canned beets, because I like how their taste of their redness, and even though it kind of stains my teeth, I still like the taste of it. It's so good. Good. It's like heaven to me. I used to eat them all the time when I was a little kid, and a kid when we had like potatoes, because I like potatoes and meat, and it was just really good. It was like really yummy to me because I like the sweetness, the little sweetness and kind of bitter taste it has. They're so good. Okay, so those are my top 10 vegetables. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye-bye!